Hi! As I follow on to my first video on trigonometry, this video will discuss about trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios are the ratios of the sides of a right-angled triangle with respect to any of its acute angles. This is a right-angled triangle with a little square which signifies a 90-degree angle, and with the three sides which are hypotenuse, opposite sides, and adjacent side with respect to this angle x. We use trigonometric ratios to find missing sides or angles of a right-angled triangle. So these three ratios are what we call sine, cosine, and tangent. So these can be shortened further to sin of any angle. In this case, we have theta or x. Then we have cos and tan. Sine theta or sine of any angle is the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent side over hypotenuse, and tan is the opposite side over adjacent. So in this video, we're going to shorten them further into sin theta, O is opposite over hypotenuse, or O over H, and A over H for cos, and O over A for tan. To make it easier to remember these ratios, we have a mnemonic device to help you remember. So we have SOHCAHTOA. So for sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Ka for cosine is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And TOA for tangent opposite over adjacent. So let's use these ratios to find unknown angles in this video. So I've got the mnemonic device here, SOHCAHTOA, as a guide to know what ratio we're going to use. So check out these right-angled triangles, and we're going to see what sides are given and what is unknown. So 4 is the side next to the angle, and that is our adjacent side. So which of these functions the adjacent side? So you have here for Ka, and you have A for in TOA. Okay, we also have 8, and is the side which is opposite the 90-degree angle. So that means that is the hypotenuse. So which of these functions got the hypotenuse as well? So we have here Ka. So Ka or cosine has the adjacent and hypotenuse sides given. So that is the ratio that we're going to be using. So what is cosine? So cos of your angle, and your angle here is theta, is equal to the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. So that is the formula. We're going to substitute given values. So A, the adjacent side is 4, and the hypotenuse is 8. Now we're interested with looking just the angle. So we're going to put the cos to the other side, and when we do that, it's going to reverse. So that's going to be our cos, which we write as that, of 4 over 8. We will need a calculator to work this out. So I'm going to get the emulator here. So to put into the calculator, you're going to find the cos here, but the cos, our cos here is on the yellow bit. So we're going to click on shift and click on cos, and we're going to put in the ratio of 4 over 8 and close bracket. Oops, sorry, I'm gonna put it there, close bracket, and equals. So it's 60. So that means the angle theta is 60 degrees. Yeah, so this is 60 degrees. So let's try another example. So we have this triangle, and we need to label the sides. So we have 7. 7 is the side which is opposite x, so that's going to be your opposite side. So which function here has the O? So we got the S, the sine, and the tangents got opposite sides. Now 14 is the side opposite the 90-degree. So that's got to be the hypotenuse. So which function has the hypotenuse as well? So it is sine. So sine of your angle, x this time, is equal to opposite side over hypotenuse. So let's substitute values. So opposite side is 7 and hypotenuse is 14. That is cos x. Now we want just the angle x, so we're going to move this sin to the other side of the equation, and it becomes arc sine, which has a -1 there, of 7 over 14. So let's get our calculator and find the value for angle x. So arc sine, so again click on shift here, because your sine, arc sine is the yellow bit there just behind sin. So there, of 7 over 14. You can also write that down as 7 divided by 14. Close bracket, click on equal sign, and you have 30. So angle x is equal to 30 degrees. Have a go at this triangle. Press the pause button and press play again when you're ready to see the answer. Now let's label the sides of this triangle. 12 is the side facing A, so that's your opposite side, so that's O. Now 7 is the side next to A, so that's your adjacent side. So which of these functions has both the opposite and adjacent side? So opposite and adjacent, so it's tangent. So we're going to write that down. Tangent of angle A is equal to opposite side over adjacent side. So opposite side is 12 and adjacent side is 7. So tangent A is equal to 12 over 7. But we just want the angle A. So the tan goes to the other side and becomes an inverse of that. So arctangent of 12 over 7. We will need the calculator for this, so let's get the emulator. Now I'm going to press on shift because arctangent is the yellow bit, so shift is yellow. And arctangent of 12 divided by 7, close the bracket, and the answer is 59.7, rounded off to 1 decimal place. So A is equal to 59.7 degrees. I hope you got your answer right, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.